Hello everybody, my name's David Inman FRICS and welcome to this APC Expert webinar on developing a facilities management strategy. I work with a wide range of facilities management clients across various disciplines and various specialisms. Facilities management can be very functional, but also it can be used as a strategic business tool, not only to support the actual facilities management function itself, but also to deliver the aims and objectives of the organisation the facilities management is supporting. So we hope you enjoy this brief webinar on an introduction to quite a large subject. Any questions, please post in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel if you find it interesting, and watch out for some more of our videos being published very soon.
We're going to begin this webinar by looking at what exactly is strategic facilities management. Looking at even more basic concepts, facilities management, according to ISO 41001-2018, which is an international standard for facility management is the organisational function which integrates people, place and process within the built environment with the purpose of improving the quality of life of people and the productivity of the core business. So remember, the strategy is the integration of people, place and process. And you could explain this as saying the process in which to make a place suitable for people to work in. It's a discipline specific to the built environment, which means land, property and construction. But at the end of the day, the purpose of facility management is to improve the quality of life of people and the productivity of the core business. Now, how we build a strategic facilities management ethos, the strategy is measured by results against key performance indicators. So part of this is measurement of your performance. And there's four aspects to this. The first is financial. So this is the economy of operation and your facilities management operation giving value for money delivery. The next is about customer and your stakeholders. So it's about the customer and stakeholder experience and how your stakeholders can contribute to your facilities management strategy. Next is about operational excellence, which is the efficiency and the effectiveness of your facilities management operation. And this can also include your staff satisfaction and the people delivering the facilities management, their satisfaction in the operational excellence you are delivering. And finally, innovation and learning, which is the continual improvement and collaborative working by all who are involved in the facilities management operation and your stakeholders and your customers working together. This is a simple strategic facilities management model with corporate strategy at the top, right down to the actual space and services delivered and managed by you as a facilities manager. Let's look at each component in turn in more detail. So at the top we've said we've got corporate strategy. Now you might be an internal facilities management function, you may be a facilities management function provider. But this is the corporate strategy at the top level. It may be different for the private and public sector. Say you're a facility management for a university and the university wants to give an excellent student experience. You may be a facilities manager for a healthcare provider or a hospital. And the facilities manager must support the clinical delivery and patient care. Or your facility management may be commercial property, where you're trying to maximise the use of a commercial space. But whatever your strategy is, you need to understand it from the top level in order for you to be able to apply it into a facilities management strategy. Next is the management strategy, which forms your facilities management operations and the business support around it. So all the business support functions around facilities management, whether they be corporate finance, procurement, that all needs to be formed into a management strategy. Now let's go back to the definition for this. Facility management is the organisational function which integrates people, place and process within the built environment with the purpose of improving the quality of life of people and the productivity of the core business. So facilities management is there to provide functional support and really a basis on which the organisation functions. So we've mentioned a university giving an excellent student experience and a fantastic learning environment. We've talked about a hospital giving the best patient care and clinical security. We've also talked about businesses maximising profit. But all these, you need to understand the productivity of the core business for whom you're providing the facilities management for in order to form a facilities management strategy. Next, we're looking at your own facilities management monitoring. And this is where you're delivering place and space planning, how you're organising the resources you have in terms of real estate. Next, it's a performance review of your facilities management operations and any maintenance you're carrying out on the facility or as part of a facilities management offering. And next is a performance review of the compliance, whether it be health and safety compliance or environmental compliance or any other business legal compliance that's involved. So we're going to look deeper into the performance review of operations and maintenance. So operational and maintenance performance review can include your planned preventative maintenance, so reflecting on whether you're delivering your PPMs that meet your facilities management strategy. You may be working to SFG 20, which is a standard for building maintenance and it's designed for building owners, facilities managers, contractors and consultants, and it features a list of schedules for various components of facilities management. You may want to review your supplier delivery. You can be outsourcing many facilities management functions, but are you reviewing your supplier performance? And as we said before, what are you reviewing all this against? Have you got adequate and sensible and achievable key performance indicators in place? Your KPIs are going to be what you're measuring your facilities management performance against, so please get your KPIs correct. And finally, your work's quality. What do your customers and stakeholders think about the quality of the work, whether it is a service or whether it is a maintenance or even a construction activity? What is the quality of the works you're delivering? Next, we're going to look at your compliance performance review, and this can include health and safety legislation, environmental and energy legislation, and other management systems, such as ISO 14001 environmental management, ISO 50001 energy management, ISO 45001 health and safety management, ISO 9001 quality management, and ISO 27001 information security. Now, I've detailed these standards because I provide support to many facilities management functions within businesses and other organisations in the public sector that deliver, say, ISO 14001 and ISO 50001 via their facilities management function. So your facilities manager also becomes your environmental or energy or health and safety manager. So this is where the facilities management function becomes your compliance function also for the business or organisation. And now we've also got ISO 41001, which is facility management. Now facility management has got its very own management system. And the final part of the model is space and services delivered and managed. These are your day-to-day activities. This is your delivery element. Now, looking at applying this simple strategic facilities management model, we've deliberately not spoken about one group of people, and that are customers. Now, when you've applied your strategic FM model, please don't forget about your customer. Now, you may be an FM delivery organisation whose customer is the organisation you are applying your facilities management on. Or you may be an internal facilities management function who's supporting an organisation in delivering services, providing goods to another customer. So please don't forget the customer as part of your corporate strategy. So your corporate strategy and your management strategy form your strategic planning, your corporate level planning, your long-term forward outlook to how your facility management is going to be operated. And next is your tactical planning. And your tactical planning needs to be applied for how you deliver your facilities management, and you plan for your maintenance, you plan for your FM activities, and you plan how to review these, both from an operations and maintenance point of view and from a compliance point of view. And we need execution of the process. We need to do the management of space and services, and we need to provide a high level and professional facilities management operation from applying this simple facilities management model. Once we've applied it, we need to validate your strategy, and a good part of it will be gathering feedback from your customers, from your stakeholders. How are we managing the space and services? How are we delivering our facilities management function? And this is very important to measure against our KPIs, but also the feedback will go back into your corporate strategy. As I said at the beginning of the webinar, this is a very large area of practice. So if you want to do some more reading, can I recommend an RICS guidance note on strategic FM framework, and also the ISO 41001 2018 facility management standard. Thanks very much for listening. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please connect with us on LinkedIn, and please have a look how you're applying your facilities management into a strategic model. And if you're doing this for your RICS APC, please understand the RICS Global Guidance Note on Facility Management and how this is applied in your area of practice to meet your competencies. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.